Daily Broadside, day 364. I think with the technology that we have for facial recognition, I use my face to open my phone all the time. I think that we should probably come up with genital recognition photos. And that way, apps like this one, you could send pictures without fear of having unsolicited stupidity sent to your inbox. And people could still, send pictures in the messages and all, but it would zero out and not allow things that shouldn't be sent by morons anyway. When I was listening yesterday to Spotify, I had a 80s hair metal station on while I was doing something, and Winger's 17 came on. I'm sitting there, singing the words in my head, and I'm like, and it occurred to me that this is a wildly inappropriate song if you think about it, and I looked it up, and Kip Winger was like 27, 28 years old when he wrote that crap in 89, 88, 89, whenever that song was written. And I remember, I remember when it came out and all, but I would have been 13 or 14. And even I knew back then that you couldn't have sex with people under 18 if you were 27. I don't know why, because he apparently states now that he wasn't aware that was an inappropriate relationship. And I'm like, okay, well, that's an odd way to do things. But yeah, apparently over the weekend or in the last week or something, there's been a big thing down, and I think it was Myrtle, where they corralled and towed a bunch of these stupid-looking squatted trucks and Tahoes and all. And I'm all for that, by the way. I think they should all be crushed. But the stupidity of how dumb that looks is it's insane. But you ever notice that all the people that drive squatted trucks look like they'd probably be friends with Buster Murdaugh? Like, it's that kind of like douchebag, Southern boy. They probably would have got along really well. And I've seen a lot of these people in the last couple days of there's a couple girls on TikTok that, what I eat because I'm fat. And these girls are just gelatinous. They're huge, right? 350 plus, that kind of thing. Just completely unhealthy. And I love how our country has gotten to the point where we support this and rah people that just gorge themselves with processed food. These people are eating 10,000 calories a day. No, Lord knows how they pay for all this, because you eat out 3 or 4 times a day these days, and it's $100, But I can't. I guess that they have so many followers because people can't look away from the horror. But it's also sad that so many people are, supporting them and cheering them on in their endeavor, when all they're doing is creating a more really painful heart attack, stroke, diabetes, heart disease, all that stuff that comes with, eating such massive amounts of just crap, you know what I mean? And I saw something about Who's the Boss yesterday, and I couldn't remember the plot. I knew he, was something, and I look it up, and he was a Major League Baseball player, had like a shoulder injury or something. So in order to get out of the big city and save Alyssa Milano, his daughter, from, the influence of the big city, he moves to a little town in Connecticut and gets a job as a live-in maid. And I was like, man, that's a weird plot. And there were some good storylines, and I guess he was good for the family and all this, but that's got to be weird, man. You imagine like Mike Piazza or, Cy Young or something just coming to live with you and cleaning your house. He's running a vacuum, wearing a maid's outfit. It's just, that's an odd sell that they put out there. But apparently it was on the air for quite a while. It's just kind of odd, I wonder when Thurman Munson got to heaven, if Roberto Clemente was like, what? You too? Baseball. I know nothing about it. I know so few of things about it, but I do know that it's odd that you retire from baseball and go be a live-in maid. That's just an odd turn of events. More power to you. I don't even know how well an MLB player would fare as a maid. I don't know what their attention to detail is or how clean they are. You'd think nowadays they probably all got maids. They don't even know how to clean something, but I guess it worked for Tony Danza and Mona. That was the mom, I think. Never mind. Have a good one.